All right, I'm going to talk over the latte over there. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. I'm Andy Miller, and I have the privilege every day of serving as the executive director of Our Just Future. We're an organization here in East County that pushes back on the forces causing poverty and homelessness, and with the community pushes forward toward a truly more just future that everybody deserves. I'm really happy, not just that you all could be with us, but that the universe cooperated and gave us a sunny day. We made a decision today to move the event outside, and thank God the universe cooperated. I wanted to begin by quickly thanking our event sponsors, Beneficial Bank, Colas Construction, Edlin and Company, NOAA, On Point, and Tonkin Torp. Thanks for making this celebration possible. So it's often said over and over that we're living in tough times, that the community is troubled and fractured and divided. But today is proof positive that a strong vision placed in the hands of good people can bring us together and make a real difference. Aurora, the name of this beautiful community, literally means the dawn. And with the help of our Resident Advisory Council, we chose the name Aurora because it really helps send a signal that not only do the folks moving in here deserve a new dawn, but our community deserves a new dawn in which everyone has a place to call home. It's time for the dawn of an age in which we house our people, not just some of the people, project by project, but all of them. Now, those of you who come to a lot of these openings know that every project has a story, and the story behind this building really began in 2015 when we were a different organization. It had a different name, known as Human Solutions, and we were in search not of a site to build affordable housing, but a place to locate the community's first 24/7 year-round family shelter. What we found on this site was a former nightclub that was sitting vacant. And honestly, when I walked in, it was one of my first weeks on the job, I looked around and could never see how this could be transformed into a shelter. But our partners at Colas Construction, where are the Colas folks? Raise your hands. Yay. And Holst Architecture. Are folks from Holst here? All right, big part of the story. Okay, they saw something different. They had a vision and said we could make it happen. And this would be a great location for a short-term place to quickly open badly needed family shelter. But their vision was bigger and longer term. What they said was, this is a great site for the other part of the work that you do to develop affordable housing. And we could really create not just a shelter, but long-term, the permanent solution of housing that families who are going to move into that shelter really need. And so we went with that vision, something unplanned and transformative. We went looking to site a shelter and instead found a place that could also be a great site for the more permanent solution of housing. And we had a lot of help. So our partners at Multnomah County and the Housing Development Center, and I know they're both here today, did something we need to do a lot more of. They said yes. They said yes to this very creative, transformative plan. They took a risk and invested directly in community by providing us with the funding needed to purchase the site outright based on this new transformed concept, a quick building conversion to create a temporary shelter from the existing aging building on site while we made plans and found the financing to turn this into what you see today, this beautiful building of affordable housing. To our friends from Holst, Colas, HDC, and Multnomah County, thank you for believing in us and partnering with us to do it a different way. And then we had a lot more help when the time came to move the shelter to its permanent home, now a family shelter called Lilac Meadows over on Powell Boulevard and 77th. Colas and Holst, thank you for staying with us at this site to deliver this beautiful building. Isn't it beautiful? To our development partners who are here today, Jill and Carly and the folks from Edlin and Company, thank you. We cherish and appreciate our ongoing partnership with you, and we literally could not have completed this building without you. To two of our former housing directors, and I don't see either of them here today. I was hoping they would be here, but I can't talk about this building without talking about the leadership and vision of Andrea Sanchez and Sarah Schubert, whose leadership and vision from the very beginning and through this development really made this all possible. We miss you, and we know you had a huge hand in making this the building it is today. And to our current and awesome OJF Housing and Finance team, I know folks are here from that team. Raise your hands. We see you. We see all the work you're still doing. The work goes on. You know, we have these openings. They're still here working every day to make the Aurora home for the families it will serve. More thanks. Bigger lens on this one. To the voters of the city of Portland who passed Portland's historic housing bond in 2016, thank you. These are your tax dollars at work. We need to keep it up to make sure today really is the dawn of a new Aurora, the new dawn of better times. We need to keep pushing back on this housing crisis, one project at a time, but also with the big push that it takes to pass these bonds and funding measures. We need all of it. Up to our funding partners, the Collins Foundation, Enterprise Foundation. I saw the good folks from JP Morgan Chase are here, Metro, Meyer Memorial Trust, Multnomah County, and the Joint Office of Homeless Services, Oregon Housing and Community Services, the City of Portland, and its Portland Housing Bureau, and the Swigert Foundation. Thank you. I hope you will agree that you made a great decision to invest here and with us. And to our friends who are also here from HUD and Home Forward. The supportive housing at the Aurora would not be possible without the vouchers you provide. When we do this magic, when we mix affordable housing that builds the bricks and sticks you see with long-term rental assistance and add in funded supportive services, we create the best systemic, permanent response to homelessness that we know of. Community-owned, supportive housing. More, more, more. And to our services team. And I know some of you are here, Nancy Jason helps lead that team. While every family here at the Aurora will have access to resident services from Our Just Future to support their families and their housing security, the Aurora has a special feature. It also includes 16 units of permanent supportive housing with enhanced services funded by the Joint Office of Homeless Services for families transitioning out of long periods of homelessness. To our partners at LifeWorks, who are going to partner and provide on-site behavioral health services, OJF's resident services, and the Aurora PSH team, thank you for making sure that this building, after we all leave today, isn't just housing, that it will sustain and support the 93 families who will call it home. That's a lot of thank yous, and I probably missed a few, but as we say at Our Just Future, it really does take a village to house a city. So thank you all for being here.